Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I'm Minnie, or Maria. I'm the eldest of Hermoyanis Peruganer. Allow me to read a eulogy from his only living sibling, Julie Lingan, which just came while we were driving over here. She called him Gnomes. Dearest Gnomes, this is the most difficult copy, not only in my entire career, but in my whole life. I have so much to say in so little time, but let me try. I grew up knowing how special you are, Gnomes, distinct from and superior to your classmates and friends. If there was any doubt that my impressions of you have been biased simply because you're my big brother, it was obliterated during the eulogy at Lourdes the other day. That's the hospital where he was once a medical director. The people you trained, mentored, and worked with not just reaffirmed, but even enhanced all the things you are to high heavens, no pun intended. They all echoed what I've been hearing from calls, emails, texts from people who love you, some I don't even know, but who obviously went out of their way to look for me as the only link here to get to you and express their condolences, born out of love, gratitude, admiration, and awe. That you are kind, gentle, humble, kind, generous, understanding, a gentleman, etc., both as a doctor and as a person. They also said you were the best, and the world you worked in acknowledged it with awards, positions, and all forms of recognition. The first speaker said he became a hematologist because he was inspired by you, and that you mentioned him unselfishly, mentored him unselfishly, unlike others who do not share everything they know, for fear perhaps that they will soon become competitors. He said they called you a walking textbook. You could explain crystal clear anything they asked, and they went away feeling that medicine, after all, is simple. And all because you made it so. It was so visually entertaining. The textbook came out like a comic book. Yet you remained humble. When I told my husband about this, he simply said he never bragged about anything. But the people who knew him knew he was everything. There is no other teacher quite like you. To that I agree wholeheartedly. But there is a difference. You taught them by words and pictures. But you taught me life's greatest lesson just by being yourself. The lesson that we have to give our best in all we do, and do it with love, because life here, after all, is but a preparation for the eternal life in heaven. This is your biggest legacy, not only to me, but to the entire Peruganan clan, of which you have been the revered patriarch since Papa left us. Thank you. After Mommy died, we used to remind each other to take good care because there's only the two of us left. And now there's only me. But I promise you, I shall try to follow all that I have learned from you, and also from Papa, Mama, and our beloved brother Rudy. A nun at Lourdes told me, Dr. Peruganan is a saint, but to me, you will always be Gnomes. I, like all of us Peruganans, Lingans, and Ligarias, love you very, very, very much. Good night, my beloved brother, father, confidant, and friend. And let me read you a few of my thoughts. Papa died last week after so many years battling diabetes, heart problems, and end-stage renal disease. I knew this day was coming, yet it still has hit harder than I thought, even after all this time to prepare. Papa taught me many things. The importance of standing on principle, no matter how inconvenient or difficult it could be. The importance of duty, loyalty, and family. He took his role of family patriarch to heart. He was not only a father to us, but a father to many cousins and students. But most of all, he showed me the importance of giving back. He found contentment in healing the sick, never questioning his choice of profession, never expecting anything in return. A simple, heartfelt thank you was enough for him. He would bend over backwards just to help others, no matter how exhausted he might be. Today, I would like to say, Papa, it's okay. You can now rest easy. We can take it from here.